Hey, what's up you guys? Big Time Collector 01 here, back at it again with another face-off review, and today we'll be taking a look at the DC Multiverse JLA Plastic Man Build-A-Figure Waves Aquaman and the McFarlane Digital Classic Aquaman. So let's see which one's better. Starting off with round 1, you can see that both the packages are very much different. Starting with the DC Multiverse Aquaman, he comes in that standard, Build-A-Figure box. It's got the, the Plastic Man, Build-A-Figure number 3, in the corner, his name and logo at the side, name and JLA on the other side, and then you get, other figures from the wave, and then the diagram. As you can see, the box is more, centered towards Plastic Man, other than Aquaman himself. And then now, taking a look at the digital Aquaman, as you can see, he comes in that, blue digital box. It's very unique. It's very, very compact. It's actually the same size as a single-carded DC Multiverse box. But instead of, Plastic Man or the Build-A-Figure on the box, since there's more digital, like the McFarlane digital stuff around it. You get it on the corner here, you get it at the top. On the side here, you get the name, DC Classic. On the back, you get a nice image of Aquaman. Then here's the barcode at the bottom. So yeah, it's very nice. I really do like this different looking packaging. As you can see, both the packages are very different from each other. They have different branding to them. But I gotta say, I really do like, a different looking packaging. So the McFarlane Toys digital version takes the win. Now moving on to round 2, we have accessories. And we're going to see some major differences between these two. Starting off, they both come with, basic stands. They have different brandings on it. This has the DC logo. This has the McFarlane Toys digital logo. And then they both come with trading cards with some nice artwork on the front and a bio on the back. If you want to read it, pause it right now. But the digital Aquaman comes with an extra card, which is the digital code for that, NFT version of the figure. My opinion on this. I don't really like these, but this will come back into play when we get to the last round. Starting with the digital Aquaman, he comes with these 2 gripping hands out of the box, so he can hold his trident. It's the same one as that Endless Winter one, just in yellow. It's kind of a, you gotta apply the fingers. There you go. Now he's holding his trident. But if you don't want these hands, you can pop these out, and you can put in these open hands, which are really nice. You can use these for swimming, or they can be some relaxed hands. These are really nice inclusions. I really do like this. Also, out of the box, this Aquaman comes with this, more neutral head sculpt, which is really cool. I really do like how it looks. You can see the hair is waving like if he's underwater. But you can pop this out, and you can put in this smiling head, and it doesn't look so good. Yeah, McFarlane can't do smiling head sculpts for some reason when it's showing their teeth. They can't do teeth smiles, which is really, really weird. But again, another head sculpt that's really cool. I really do like the inclusion of an alternate head, but I doubt I'll ever use this. But if you wanted a nice, classic looking Aquaman, you can pop this head sculpt off and put in the Barry Allen head that came with the, Target exclusive Flash. And I think that looks good. I mean, I've seen this head swap multiple times, but I think that looks good. I really do like how this head looks on this body. Then lastly, the digital Aquaman comes with this guy. His name is Quisp, and I have no idea who this guy is. I seriously don't know who he is, and I don't really care for this little minifigure. I mean, it's cool that he's included, but I don't care. I don't know who this is. I mean, he's been sculpted and painted nicely, but again, just don't really care who this figure is. He's got 5 points of articulation. He's got, he's on a ball joint at the base of his neck. He can rotate it. His arms swivel, and then his legs rotate as well. He's got peg holes, so you can plug him into a stand. But he doesn't. There you go. He's standing up now, but he wasn't standing up as easily like earlier. So the JLA Aquaman comes with 2 of the normal hands or arms to the Plastic Man Build-A-Figure, and that's it. That's all we get in the box. The trading card, the base, and these arms, and the figure comes with no unique accessories whatsoever. So yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. I really wish they included something with him, like an alternate, regular hand, that would have been nice. Maybe an arm that didn't have the hook hand. I don't know. It would have been cool to see some more accessories with this guy. The JLA Aquaman not coming with any accessories other than the Build-A-Figure piece is really going to hurt him in this round for obvious reasons. It would have been nice for him to come with like some regular, like interchangeable regular hands. It would have been nice to get it like a gripping hand or even a swimming hand on his, other side. But, it is what it is. But it simply cannot compare to how much accessories you get with the digital Aquaman. An alternate head, another pair of hands, and a little minifigure that I doubt anyone cares for. That's good, that's a lot of accessories for this guy. So the digital Aquaman takes this round. Now moving on to round 3, we have paint and sculpt. And there's actually not much different with these two. Taking a look at the digital Aquaman first. As you can see, he does have a new head sculpt. We took a look at, them both in the accessories round. But the whole figure is reuse of the Endless Winter Aquaman. Or should I say the Flashpoint Aquaman, because they reused the same shoulder pad or the same shoulder emblem. And they didn't even bother to paint it. So, I mean, this is already inaccurate. But them not bothering to paint the shoulder emblem is very lazy, and I don't like that. Like, I don't even understand why they even used this shoulder mold when they had, like, the one without it. Why didn't they use it? I don't get it. Another thing I don't understand is they didn't paint the collar, the little collar piece around Aquaman's neck. It's gold on this figure. It's even gold on, the Emperor Aquaman from Flashpoint. But they didn't even bother to paint it here, which sucks. Like, it really is lazy. But there is some things that I like about this figure is the colors. I really do like these colors a lot. I like the brighter green, the more vibrant orange. Compared to this one, the Endless Winter, I really do like how these colors stand out a little more. Now, taking a look at the JLA Aquaman, he actually has some more new sculpting to him. The head sculpt is reused from the Endless Winter Aquaman, but he is looking straight this time, but the hair just looks off. I don't think it was put in right. Like, you can see the hole in the corner here, like, it just doesn't look right to me. I wish, like, the head was done differently. You can see, like, it's not fully connected over here on the side. So I really wish they would have worked on this. But the body is new. He's got this armor. He's got the shirtless look. He's got the hook hand on this side and armor on this side. And I really do like, the new sculpting on this guy. It looks great. I would like to do, like, a custom with this figure where I take at least the hook hand, a shirtless body, and then plug it to these pants, and then put this head sculpt, and have like a green cape on him to have the JL or the JLA Aquaman, not the JLA, JLU from Justice League Unlimited Aquaman, because that's my representation of the hook hand Aquaman. And remember when I said these figures aren't too different? Their legs and, the diaper pieces are the exact same. So as you can see, they have the same fins. They're the same. It's all the same. So, there's no new sculpting on the legs at all. So that's kind of a bummer, especially with this guy. But, it's not bad. With this one, he has more paint detail, like the scales and the green stripe, and it's actually painted gold instead of yellow on this one. So it's really nice to see some extra paint detail on this guy, but they do share the same legs. New digital Aquaman looks great and all. Like I said, I really like the colors on this guy, but the laziness behind him is just horrible. The no paint on the shoulder pad, or at least for them to use that shoulder pad in the first place on this figure just makes no sense. The no paint around the collar. It's just not vibing well with me. I wish they had some more, budget for the paint with this guy. And even though this, JLA Aquaman is, a good portion of reuse with the legs and the head, I really do like the new sculpting they did with the body. I really do like, the armor sections. I really like what they did with the, the abdomen section. It's really cool. I do like the new sculpting, and just more effort went with this guy than the, new classic one. So this round goes to the JLA Aquaman. And then now moving on to round 4, we have Articulation. their heads can look up that much, with the, classic Aquaman getting the more, obviously, because his hair is shorter. But you get some up movement with the, JLA Aquaman. And both can look down easily. But both heads can rotate and pivot. Shoulders can move up that much. And then both their arms can rotate. Have a bicep swivel. Have double jointed elbows. Both Aquaman have, the McFarlane balls that hinge and rotate. But only this Aquaman can only have that ball on his right side, while his left side doesn't have the wrist ball since he's got, the hook hand. But the hook hand can rotate. Both Aquaman can bend back a lot, but the JLA one can bend back a lot more. And they can bend forward this much, with the JLA one having the slight edge. And of course, both torsos can rotate and pivot. And since they have the same legs, they're going to get the same range. They can kick forward and back with a little bit of thigh rotation. Double jointed knees. McFarlane ankle balls that rotate, pivot, hinge up and down, and have toe articulation. The classic Aquaman has some great range. I mean, the Endless Winter bodies always had good articulation. And again, they share the same leg, so their lower half is going to have the same range. But the JLA Aquaman, despite having half an arm or half a hand, has more range in the torso, making him the winner of articulation. Before we move on to the final round, let's do some comparisons first. Measuring the two Aquamans out, the classic one comes to around 7 1/4 inches tall, and the, JLA one is also 7 1/4 inches tall. And if you're curious, Quist comes to around 3.5 inches. And then here are these two Aquamans next to two other McFarlane Aquaman figures. We have the Flashpoint Aquaman on the left here, and on the right we have the Endless Winter Aquaman. And between these two, I like the colors on the new classic one, but I do want to make a custom of this figure, and I'll explain that in just a second. Then here are these two Aquamans next to some villains. We have the movie Black Manta, which, looks like a classic Black Manta, and then the gold label version of the Ocean Master. And then here's this classic Aquaman next to the DC Universe Classics Aquaman. And when I said I wanted to make a custom of this guy, I want to get the black and white version of the Endless Winter Aquaman, take off his legs and swap the trunks with this guy. That way he has black trunks. And then I will swap this head with the Barry Allen head to give him a more classic look. I think that would work. I know Brad the DC Universe Geek did that, and it kind of makes me want to do it now. And now, at the final round, we have price. Both these figures retail for $24.99. You can find these figures anywhere from, Target or Walmart or the McFarlane Toy Store. This is where I got both of these. A thing I forgot to mention about the Endless Winter, the JLA Aquaman, he has a platinum chase, which I did find, I didn't get, but he has a platinum chase where the armor is black instead of silver. I just wanted to mention that, but I don't think he is worth the $24.99 price tag, because he doesn't come with anything other than the Build-A-Figure pieces, and he's not even that essential to the Build-A-Figure, because here's the thing. I've already finished Plastic Man before, opening this figure up, because Batman comes with the two stretchy arms and the head, and then I opened up everyone else before Aquaman. So I already had the Build-A-Figure done beforehand. So if you didn't want the regular arms with the Plastic Man, you don't need Aquaman to complete the Build-A-Figure. So he's kind of useless. The digital Aquaman, on the other hand, just comes with so much more. He comes with the alternate hands, he comes with the alternate head, the trident, and then he comes with the little minifigure, which no one cares about. But he also comes with a digital version of the figure. I mean, I doubt anyone cares about that, but it does add some value to the figure, if you do care about it at least. But in general, it just adds some value because you get a digital version. So you basically get a second figure within the package. So this round goes to the digital Aquaman, which makes this Aquaman the winner of this whole face-off 3-2. There you go, guys. That is my face-off of the two Aquamans that came out this year. And I gotta say, both these figures are just okay. There's nothing really special about these two. I do really like this new JLA Aquaman. I really do like the articulation on this guy, but with him not coming with anything really hurts the figure. Like, it really does hurt the figure that he doesn't come with anything other than the Build-A-Figure pieces. But this new classic Aquaman is, you know, again, nothing special. But he does come with a bunch of accessories, which I always appreciate. I always like that. And I'm really hoping that, you know, I can get this custom going where I can swap out the trunks and, you know, give him a new head. That way he can be my new definitive Aquaman, because I really do like the colors on this figure a lot. But again, there's nothing new or special with these guys. You know, they both share the same legs. They have, you know, a lot of reused parts to them. And just, you know, none of these figures, both these figures aren't really essential. You know, if you don't have the Endless Winter Aquaman, I would recommend you get this classic Aquaman. But yeah, you don't really need this classic Aquaman. And you don't need this, you know, JLA Aquaman to finish the Plastic Man Build-A-Figure, unless you want those regular arms. So yeah, again, not the best figures, but they're still cool nonetheless. I hope you guys enjoyed this face-off, because I enjoy making these videos. If you did, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.